There has been a tragic shooting at the Fort Hood Army Base in Texas. There are families, friends, and an entire nation grieving right now for the valiant men and women who came under attack yesterday in one of the worst mass shootings ever to take place on an American military base. Earlier today, a number of people were shot in Tucson, Arizona, including several who were meeting at a supermarket with their Congresswoman, Gabrielle Giffords. Our hearts are broken by their sudden passing. Our hearts are broken. This morning, we woke up to news of a tragedy in a town called Aurora. At least 12 people were killed when a gunman opened fire in a movie theater.
These kinds of terrible, tragic events are happening with too much regularity.
We've endured too many of these tragedies in the past few years. The majority of those who died today were children. Beautiful little kids between the ages of 5 and 10 years old. Since I've been president, this is the 4th time we have come together to comfort a grieving community torn apart by mass shootings. We can't tolerate this anymore. We can't accept events like this as routine. We are confronting yet another mass shooting. And today it happened on a military installation in our nation's capital. Once more, our hearts are broken. Once more, we ask why. It ought to obsess us. It ought to lead to some sort of transformation. Sometimes I fear there's a creeping resignation that these tragedies are just somehow the way it is. Our tears are not enough. Our words and our prayers are not enough. We're heartbroken that something like this might have happened again. Part of what makes this so painful is that we've been here before. This morning, our prayers are with the people of Overland Park. A gunman opened fire at 2 Jewish facilities. It happens now once a week. And it's a one-day story. The country has to do some soul-searching about this. This is becoming the norm. To say our thoughts and prayers are with them and their families and their community doesn't say enough to convey the heartache and the sadness and the anger. I've had to make statements like this too many times. Communities like this have had to endure tragedies like this too many times. Tragic shooting took place in Chattanooga today, a heartbreaking circumstance. There's been another mass shooting in America, this time in a community college in Oregon. As I said just a few months ago, and I said a few months before that, and I said each time we see one of these mass shootings, our thoughts and prayers are not enough. We've become numb to this. This is a political choice that we make. To allow this to happen every few months in America. We collectively are answerable to those families who lose their loved ones because of our inaction. I hope and pray that I don't have to come out again during my tenure as president to offer my condolences to families in these circumstances. But based on my experience as president, I can't guarantee that. And that's terrible to say. My heart goes out to the families of those impacted. Nancy, I say this every time we've got one of these mass shootings.
It appears there's been another mass shooting in California.
I think so many Americans sometimes feel as if there's nothing we can do about it.
The attack in San Bernardino killed 14 of our fellow Americans, and here's a hard truth. We probably lost even more Americans than that to guns this weekend alone. On Saturday, 6 people were gunned down in a rampage in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Today marks the most deadly shooting in American history. And we have to decide if that's the kind of country we want to be. And to actively do nothing is a decision as well. May God bless the Americans we lost this morning. May He comfort their families. May God continue to watch over this country that we love. Thank you.
Mr. President,